Her spirit. Colette receives straight A's while going to school full-time on an academic scholarship. She currently serves Vice President of Special Events of Rowan's Public Relations Student Society of America and Assistant Account Manager for Rowan's student-run firm, PR Action. I told her, how do you do all of this? How do you do all of it? She's amazing. For the past 12 years, she's acted as team leader for her Great Strides team, Colette's Cuties, raising funds and awareness for the work of the CF Foundation. In recent years, her team has averaged $12,000 per year. Colette says that her family, her faith, and friends are a significant focus for her life. Her time with her friends and family are among her favorite pastimes, along with shopping. What else would a girl want to do, right? Does a little shopping, volunteering, reading, exercising, and going to the movies. She's also a self-employed entrepreneur who runs her own chocolate-covered pretzel business, which she calls Coletzels. Gotta try these sometimes. Great name. Colette also is known as the Miracle of 34th Street, and she is here to share her story with you. So please, a very warm welcome for Colette Bleistine.
Thank you. A 19-year-old girl lies in a hospital bed in respiratory failure, awaiting a double lung transplant while a ventilator breathes for her. As she remains in a coma with only a 10% chance of coming off of the ventilator and breathing on her own, the odds are against her. While 12 IV pumps force medicine into her fragile veins, the doctors miraculously remove her breathing tube on Christmas Eve, one task her doctor hasn't successfully completed in his 25-year career. With her parents by her side, she spent 2 more weeks in the ICU and another 2 months on the CF floor, where her family and nurses acted as her cheerleaders. All of her muscles completely deteriorated while lying in the coma, and she is unable to even sit up on her own. It took her 3 weeks to learn how to walk again. Her recovery, long and strenuous, made her spirit even more unbreakable. Exceeding all expectations from medical professionals, she became too healthy to receive a transplant. Her doctors call her Miracle on 34th Street. If you haven't already figured it out, that 19-year-old girl was me. Thank you. Although I live daily with CF, I consider myself extremely fortunate, for God has blessed me with the most amazing parents, family, and friends. My parents always encourage my optimistic attitude. They are the foundation of my resilient spirit, as well as my unwavering faith. I use CF as an opportunity, instead of viewing it as a burden. CF could have been my excuse to quit. Instead, I made it my reason to excel. I believe I was given a second lease on life to share my story with others, and to help those who are not as fortunate as I have been. I try and remind myself daily, your problems are never bigger than your purpose. Although I persevered through my obstacles in 2008, daily life is still a constant challenge. Despite my diligence in maintaining my CF, I live a life of unpredictability. Going to college full-time, trying to maintain an active social life, and managing 3 diseases, CF, asthma, and diabetes, can be taxing on anybody's physical and emotional health. Having a chronic illness is frustrating. Yet, for me and so many other CF patients, these hurdles only amplify our spirit and sense of humor. Unlike some chronically ill patients, I am fortunate enough to have amazing people supporting me. I like to compare my many support systems to the structure of a house. My family and faith being the foundation, my friends functioning as the drywall inside the house, and my spirit and resilience acting as the roof. However, my CHOP team under Dr. Allen, and now my PEN team under Dr. Hadjiliadis act as the framework throughout the entire structure. Without a strong foundation and frame, my spirit would never be able to sustain itself. Without my team at CHOP, and pen, I would have crumbled long ago. That is why I hope to one day do PR for either the Make-A-Wish Foundation or ideally work for the PR department at CHOP, as Dr. Allen and my CHOP team have saved my life time and time again. Dr. Al Scholler, I think you're out there. We'll talk later, yeah? Many CF patients continue to prove that one can still lead a normal life despite facing debilitating health challenges. Yet research is still a necessity, as is the money to fund it. The CF Foundation is making revolutionary discoveries, and I am honored to be associated with an organization so devoted to their cause. In a few moments, Adam is going to start the bid for a cure. For those of you who have loved ones with CF, lost loved ones with CF, have perfectly healthy children, or if you just have a lot of money, please give generously. Remember, your donations stimulate advancements in research and help patients like me restore a normal life. My dream for the future is to get a job, get married, have children, and live long enough to have grandchildren. Through your donations, you can make my dreams come true. I will leave you with a poem I wrote that recently won me a CF scholarship. These words are now the maxim for my life. Invisible battle. My struggle is invisible to the naked eye. My spirit is unbreakable, that I can't deny. My faith, family, and friends are what inspire me to continue to fight my battle so diligently. A vessel of inspiration is what I wish to be, sharing my story of CF, a teacher I hope they see. Continuing to beat the odds, amaze the doctors I do, never say never, I'll fight this through and through. My battle is invisible to the naked eye, yet to the world around me, all they see is me. Thank you all for coming.
The Colette W. Bleistine Pay It Forward Foundation honors the life and legacy of Colette Wendy Bleistine by continuing the shining light of her example and focusing on the positive aspects of life and encouraging and empowering others to pay forward kindness and to help others in need. Your support of our organization through fundraising events such as the Designer Bag Bingo help us continue the legacy of Colette. Your generous support enables us to help others in our community that are in need. The following are testimonials of just a few of the people and organizations we've been able to help. With your continued support, we hope to add to the number of people in our community that we have assisted in their time of need.
What a beautiful surprise to receive your very generous donation. What a beautiful way to honor Colette's legacy of caring for others. Having lost a son to cancer at the age of 30, I can imagine how difficult Colette's passing was for you and her entire family. But her spirit and compassion live on in all the good work the Foundation is doing in her name. Please know that you are always welcome here. Come by any time to see firsthand the good work your support is making possible. Lots of challenges here for sure, but lots of encouragement and hope also. All blessings, John Klein, Executive Director, Joseph's House.
Thank you for your generous donation. Your faithful support is a blessing to the children and families we serve. The gifts from Colette's Foundation are special to us as they embody her heart and life. Sincerely, Brenda Hallahan, CEO, Kids Alley.
Paying It Forward Foundation. Thank you for choosing me to be the recipient of your $1,000 scholarship. I am truly honored and thankful. I put the money to good use by buying a new computer. It is a big expense, and because of this scholarship, it was one less thing to worry about. Thank you so much. Matt Grosmick.
It is so nice to know that kind and caring people such as yourselves live in our community. Thanks again for your thoughtfulness. Sincerely, Diane and James Taylor.
I am one of the recipients of the Pay It Forward Scholarship. I cannot thank you enough for giving me this scholarship. It was very gracious and thoughtful of you to present this scholarship to me. Sincerely yours, Nathaniel Aquino.
We have been blessed by God's grace, surrounded by His angels here on earth. Words cannot begin to express the gratitude and appreciation we have for this incredible outpouring of generosity and support bestowed upon us in our hour of need. For this you will always be remembered. Our sincerest thanks, Sammy and family. With the aid you've given me toward reaching my goals in both my education and my future career, I hope that maybe one day I can be a part of the force that will finally cure cystic fibrosis, and in doing so, give back to the memory of Colette as well as the Pay It Forward Foundation. Sincerely, Willow Rain Dangle. We are pleased to inform you that the Delsea Regional High School freshman class have once again raised money to contribute to you as part of their Service Learning Unit, which promotes literacy within our classroom and throughout our community. On behalf of Eileen Parry-Lewis, we present these donations. We are very happy to contribute and wish you continued success with your organization. Thank you so much for honoring me with the Pay It Forward Foundation Scholarship. Your daughter's commitment to public service is inspirational. I hope my dedication to civic causes lives up to her legacy. Sincerely, Rachel Murphy.
The stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.